We're live. Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to SBR Sports Picks. Sorry about that. His name is Jimmy the Bag. My name is Peter Loshak. This is Loshak in the Bag Show. It's a little bit confused because I'm focusing down here, Jim. I am starting to get into World Cup. I did already make a couple World Cup bets. Beautiful. Yes. I'm also trying to focus on MLB. I apologize to anyone who tailed some of my MLB plays today. I took my eye off the ball a little bit the last few days, but I need to bear down and focus on MLB. I do think that the two plays that I have hanging for tonight, which is Yankees second half and Red Sox first 5 innings team total over, are both okay. I'm betting both of those. Those are my two favorite plays of the day, and we faded Velasquez. That was just a terrible decision.
It was.
And what else did we do poorly today? But
we
I
were
don't
very
know.
fortunate in the
the Giants game. We got lucky. So I apologize to anyone. I admit I took my eye off the ball a little bit in MLB recently. Apologize to anyone who tailed that one and lost. Apologize to anyone who tailed my WNBA second half over, which definitely was the wrong call. Although yesterday I had a team total under, which was a great call, and my lean on the under on the full game. So I'm focusing. There's a lot of shit to cover here. A lot of shit to put your mind, brain power into. CFL. I got a bet on the CFL going tonight.
Yep.
World Cup. Once again, I did bet the World Cup. I got two big bets going tonight in MLB, which I've already given. WNBA, we're chugging along. I'm making WNBA plays as I always am. Overall up on the year in WNBA, a few units, which is nice. So things are okay, a little bit intense. We're focused. We're trying to keep up with everything and provide the best entertainment and information sports betting show on the entire internet, Jimmy the Bag. That's what we're trying to do here.
Is my chair smaller than yours?
I have no idea.
I feel very small right now.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out, though. A shout out to Kingu.
Oh, yeah?
About business, because my morning would have been right in the old drink hole if it wasn't for Kingu feeding me, feeding me to take that first 5 under. Lance Lynn, Michael Fulmer. Thank you, Kingu. He's about business.
Very nice.
That's the kind of business that I need.
Yes.
Teddy
Teddy B says, Jim, show me love, man. San Francisco first 5 over cash. Yes, absolutely. Chris Garza says, Pete, stop apologizing. You're absolutely right. Chris Garza, I'm sorry for apologizing so much to everyone who's watching this show right now and was annoyed by my apologies before. I'm very sorry about all the apologies, all the time I wasted apologizing for our bad picks. I'm sorry about that. I apologize to you, Chris Garza, and to all the commenters and viewers right now. It's just we're trying to deal with a lot of shit here, Jim.
My man Quentin Burke says, I watch y'all show every day, but I must say, damn.
Oh.
I love y'all damn show.
Hell yeah. Pow! Quentin Burke. That's a comment and a half right there. Change my mood instantaneously. Instantaneously, Quentin Burke. I did make a couple of World Cup bets already. I'll be interested to see what you have to say about it, Jim. And of course, the team Bankroll, who will be joining us once again due to the immense popularity of yesterday's show. Yeah, the ratings were high, haters. Sorry about that. We're gonna have them on every Monday and every Thursday just to shoot the shit, talk about what we're thinking about, get their get them to rehash a little bit of their in general analysis, very concise analysis, but the bullet point analysis, ask some questions, tell them what we're thinking about betting, what we have bet, and get their opinions, right, Jim?
That's right. I'm very excited. That's part of the reason why I'm amped up to have Alex and Natalie rocking with us, Team Bankroll. And you know what? The plays that I was on when I couldn't give out the numbers for as the game was on, I wish I had them.
Yeah.
Because other people are on those plays, and the lines have been
moving, huh?
Yes, moving, unfortunately, quite a bit in some of them. Japan to be last in the group, I could have got at plus 150 if I had a tweet out last night. It's now down to plus 120.
Wow, that's a big move,
That's
Jim.
a big move. And a couple others. So I'm looking forward to lock them in, but I guess we should wait till they're here to lock in because they'll give us something to talk about. But we have a whole bunch of games to talk about with them as well. So we should get right at it. Let's go over these late games.
We should get right at it and go over the late games in MLB. Jim, I'll tell you right now, one of the bets that I made in the World Cup, I'll just put it out there and then we can discuss it with them. I did take the over first half and full game in Egypt, Uruguay. I took over first half 1 at plus 128 and 2 on the full game at minus 150. What do you think about that?
Well,
you don't like it. You don't like it.
It's not that I don't like it. I just, they have their offensive teams. I expect Salah to be fine. I expect him to be absolutely fine. It was a shoulder injury. My big question is, if you play offensive against Suarez and Cavani, you are going to get lit up.
Right.
So I expect Cooper, as we know about Hector Cooper, he's a very conservative approach. Been coaching this team for 2.5 years. I expect him to be extremely conservative with Suarez and Cavani. That's the only way to play Uruguay. So now the whole question is, how is Egypt going to score goals with this extremely conservative approach? Because with Liverpool, Salah and Liverpool, he has all this opportunity to be creative offensively. With Egypt, that's not going to be the case. So it's not that I don't like the play. It's just that I'm concerned
about the game plan
of Hector
Expected
Cooper's
game plan. Yes.
conservative approach.
Understood, Jim. All right, so that might have been a wrong decision on my part, but we'll see.
Not necessarily at all. I mean, and my man Lamia Syed says right now, he says Uruguay over 1.5 goals. So if he hits that, you're going to be fine. Tomor says Uruguay strong defensively. I think that's a tough game to bet. Salah might be healthy, but he hasn't practiced much with the team.
The Reaver says, Pete, Uruguay will score 2 in the first half. All right.
There you go. And then Prophet says no goal first half.
Yeah, but Bill Buttlicker says Uruguay will score in the first half. Bill Buttlicker says good play. Okay, so
wow. Bill Buttlicker says, Jimmy, I think Salah won't play first game. That's shocking. That is shocking to me. Teddy B says Uruguay to win my fave play. The Reaver says Egypt will struggle, and then Bill Buttlicker says don't bet against Diego Godin.
Okay.
Very excited. I can't wait till we have a team bankroll. Why don't we? We got so much football to talk about, but why don't we get through baseball first, CFL, and then get into the World Cup?
Absolutely. Okay. Let's see. Morocco has a great defense. Okay. So, and SBR Forum says, hey guys, Uruguay easy winner. That's what I was thinking as well. Bill Buttlicker says, I'm thinking Uruguay 2-0. All right, we'll talk about this.
Farouk Islam says Salah's first World Cup, something special is about to happen. And Tomor says Egypt does play up tempo.
All right. Well, we will get into it in a little bit with some very special expert VIP platinum special guests that are going to be joining us later on today. All right, let's get into a MLB. Once again, in the morning show, I did give 2 plays. The 2 plays that I gave in the evening show, I was liking a lot more than the plays in the afternoon. And those are simple plays, no brainers. Yankees on the second half, money line -120. Not sure what we're going to get from Herman. Obviously, Snell is excellent. How will we fare against the Yankees? Not sure, but he's obviously excellent. And then I took Boston, first 5 innings, team total over 2 at -113. I bet that one. Now it's up to -130 at Pinnacle and other places. So a big line move on that one. 2 kind of no-brainerish plays, the kind of plays I really should be sticking to in MLB instead of trying to get cute fading Velasquez and all this crap. But 2 no-brainer plays. I think I'm liking both of them. I would definitely endorse anyone tailing both of those. They could easily both lose, but I think at least one of them cashes, and more likely than not, both of them cash.
Yes, I went 2 for 2 with my picks here. I only bet 3 of them, so I went 2 for 2 and 1 with my bets. But I'm excited about this late card. First off, I'm on.
Picks. Let me just review Jim's picks officially. Tampa Bay first half money line +135. Arizona run line -1.5 +159, and Boston money line on the full game, not first 5, full game -120.
Yes. So can we go over some of that line movement now? Has the Yankees Rays changed at all?
Let's see. That one, the first 5 innings. Let's see. The first 5 innings is what Jim took, and that one has exactly dead on where it was in the morning show. Boston, Jim took at -120, and that one is almost exactly where it is in the morning show. And Jim also took Arizona at -1.5 at +159, and that one I'm guessing is probably moved in your very slight move, 5-cent move in your favor.
Saw that. My man Artez Jackson is asking a question about you being so successful with your second half bets, and only a few of the books offer them. Artez Jackson says, how do you bet a second half in MLB?
You just you could, well, first of all, some of them offer them in the middle of the game, and of course any book that bets live betting you can do yourself. I bet second half's pre-game because I think I get better odds doing that. And you just go to you go to the sports book that offers them, and they'll be listed right there, MLB second halves, and you can bet them. A bookmaker offers them, Heritage offers them, and any bookmaker clone, of which there are many, will also offer them as well. Just Bet, BetDSI, any of those places that clones bookmaker lines will offer them, and so does Heritage, and maybe some others that I'm not aware of, but yeah.
Stop everything.
Yeah, what happened?
Stop everything.
All right. What happened?
My man Clark Kent says, sup, fellas. Can I get a birthday shout out? It's Catherine's birthday. We know Catherine. Remember? We spoke to Catherine a couple of weeks ago. She was not feeling well. She was in there. She was watching the show with her man Clark Kent. She says she loves Loshak's glasses.
Really? The glasses, huh? Of all the accessories, it's the glasses that she's identified. Now, her opinion I trust more than most. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And it's Catherine's birthday. Can you give her a shout out, Loshak style?
Sure. Hey, shout out to Catherine. happy birthday, baby. This one's for you, baby. Happy birthday, Catherine. If you wouldn't mind, if you'd let Clark Kent know what you think about my shirt here, I'll stand up to give you a
please
full...
do. Please do.
Thank you for your compliment on the glasses. Obviously, she ignored comments on the mustache and the hat, which means she might not approve them. But Catherine, if you wouldn't mind doing a little reverse thing here, instead of us giving you a free play of your birthday, if you would give your opinion on my shirt for your birthday.
Yeah, get up.
I think it's hot, baby. You know what I'm saying? I think it's, a little bit of a retro chic, a little bit of a Saved by the Bell type chic, a little bit of an early 80s type chic. You know what I'm saying? I think I look good. I'm pretty sure I look good. And I would just like to know what you think about this. Again, Catherine birthday. Shout out to Catherine. Happy birthday, baby. Here's to many more for you. May them all be as good as the one that you got today.
Oh,
yeah.
God damn, that was good.
All right, okay.
God damn, that was good.
All right, here you go. And and also Catherine, I'm on if you want to make a play, I'm taking the overs in the Uruguay game, which seems to be more endorsed than not, but not fully endorsed by the commenters here, right?
Not fully endorsed by Jimmy the motherfucking bag. Scotty Rock Forever says that shirt is cool if you're teaching a woodshop class.
All right, okay, that can be hip. That can be hip as well. That can be.
But Twadi Latte says that shirt is tight. I don't know if he means tight fitting or like tight, son.
There you go. Clark Kent says loving it. She replies, absolutely. See, I knew I looked cool. I was like in the morning show. I was like, trust me, I look cool, okay? And Catherine seems to agree. Shout out to Catherine, baby. Have a great, wonderful life and a great, wonderful year. All right, let's see. What else do we have here? Jimmy the Bag, MLB, baby.
I guess Dickinson Gambler doesn't know us very well because he just says, guy on the left looks like he works at the bowling alley.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a subtle, I'm playing three-dimensional chess with my fashion
man Clint
here.
Says, God damn, you guys make good TV. Can't wait for my birthday now.
Oh, hell
just to get a shout out from Mr. P. Loshak.
Anna Marak, the guy in Iraq says, God, you guys make good TV. Earth to TV executives around the world, you morons. Listen to Annie Marak, you fucking idiots. He says, God, you guys make good TV. Earth to TV executives, go fuck yourselves and give us a fucking show.
Oh, right, man, I just make a little note here not to get Pete to do the pitch to the executives when they come here.
All right, Jimmy the Bag. I'm just starting to feel a little. I thought everyone was going to be like, "Oh, that's a great play on the over in the World Cup," and now I'm starting to see the other side and starting to think maybe I'm on the wrong side. But of course, when you have even small markets, you can make a great argument for the other side on any bet. When you're talking about the World Cup, obviously you can make a very, very strong argument for the opposite of any play, right, Jim?
Absolutely. And I'm just thinking if I was coaching Egypt, which maybe someday I'll have the opportunity to, I would play very conservative. I'd be very, very afraid of Uruguay's offense.
There we go. Yep.
Melee Palis Way says, anyway, fade those Mets. And that is exactly what I'm doing to the tune of plus 159 on the run line here. Let me ask you this. Coke, moving forward, is he somebody you trust?
I think the jury's still out. As of right now, not particularly. Me personally, not particularly. He's a guy who is, it's just he doesn't have lights out stuff. So he's going to have some luck break against him at times. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do a quick, that game actually didn't have an overnight line, so I didn't look at it because it was initially supposed to be Matt's. And, so I didn't look into this game too in depth because in the afternoon, all I was doing was looking at World Cup stuff. It just feels like, I don't know if I trust Coke any less than I trust Vargas, though. Although Vargas, as you called it, Jim, was a little bit better than we were expecting in recent starts. I think Coke is going to have. I think we're going to see a lot of what we've seen from him so far. It's actually pronounced Cook, I think. I think
because growing up there was a hockey player. He's the captain of our hockey team, and his name was Chris Koch, and it was spelled the same way. But I looked up to this guy, Chris Koch. I looked up to him. He was like a Mark Messier type leader. I looked up to him so much. And then one time, 4 or 5 years after the season, after we were done playing, I run into him. He's at a bar, and I'm with this girl, and he's saying all these great things about the kind of leader I was, and what a team player I was, and all this stuff. I was I was lit. I was so excited. Then I went to get a couple drinks, and he looked at my girl and he said, "You're with this fucking clown."
Is that a true story?
That's what she goes. "You're with this fucking clown," and he lifted up my girlfriend like this. And so when I came back with drinks, she's like, "We gotta fucking leave now." And Chris Koch, wherever you are,
I don't know.
Like, have a chocolate, I'm a fucking slip you right here, just a little bit. Not so you die, just so you bleed a little bit, so I can drink as much Costa Rican tap water as possible. Squat right over you and give you what you deserve.
Suffice it to say, his name is pronounced Cook, from what I know, from what I'm aware of. So it's probably a different family here, different lineage, different Scots-Irish lineage. I'm looking at him, and it's just kind of, he's definitely a guy that I'm looking to fade in against tough lineups, but against weak lineups, he probably will be able to generate some grounders and some strikeouts. I don't know what to expect from him exactly today.
This is the kind of lineup that you get confidence. Right, you get a ton of confidence going up against the Mets. We've seen countless pitchers in the last 2 or 3 weeks get a ton of confidence facing this extremely weak lineup, and it'll change when Cespedes comes back and Cespedes is hitting in front of Bruce. Nemo looks good. I don't know what's wrong with Conforto this year. Cabrera's hurt. This is the kind of lineup that you can get a lot of confidence against, and I just don't trust this Mets team. As we said earlier on the morning show, they're a sinking ship.
Yeah, Isan Zolfagari says, Pete, doesn't Seattle's second half make good sense? Fields will get smashed and Mariners will come back later. Except that the Mariners have a good pen, but Boston, I have their pen rated well as well. So I'm definitely not looking to fade Boston on a second half play, especially on the road. So I'm staying off the second half, although you make a good point there, Isan Zolfagari. I'm just not totally looking to fade Boston's bullpen here, especially in a more hitter-friendly park than what they're used to, pitcher-friendly park, than what they're used to pitching in at home.
Kate Jones, new commenter. Love seeing these new commenters. Kate Jones, what it is. He wants to know about this Padres-Braves game, and it was the one game that we didn't take a lot of time breaking down. Tyson Ross versus Anibal Sanchez. I don't have a play on this. I'm uncomfortable with this. I know a couple guys. I was capping with a couple guys today that are on the Braves. I find it difficult, even though Sanchez has looked good so far in limited opportunities. I still feel uncomfortable trusting him. Game time temp 83 Fahrenheit, wind blowing sideways but softly. Braves went 2-4 on the trip, came home to beat up on this New York Mets team. Padres have won 5 straight series. They look good. They look good. 11 wins in their past 15 games. Ross has surprised us all this year with how he's pitched. 5-3, 3.43 ERA, 1.24 WHIP. Padres have won the last 6 games started by Ross. They're 10-3 in Ross's outings this year. Sanchez has looked good. 2-0, 2.37 ERA, 1.05 WHIP. Made 3 starts since spending 6 weeks on the disabled list because of a hamstring strain. And you mentioned that when it's not an arm issue with these older pitchers that you're not concerned as much.
Right.
And he's come back and he's looked great. 1-0 with a 1.46 ERA in his past 2, allowing just 5 hits. 5 hits and 12 in the third. It's like this is a Sanchez from 7 or 8 years ago.
Yeah, that's a really tough game. I was thinking maybe a shot with the over here. God, I'm just thinking I just got burned taking Arizona -1 with Greinke, but I just feel like I have to take Arizona here. Are the Mets going to get some new life going on the road here? Maybe, but I don't know what to do. What do you think, Jim? Are the Mets going to get life on the road here?
I just don't see. I really see this as a. I think the Diamondbacks are rolling. If any team's rolling, that's why there's talk about is this a trap, because it just seems very easy.
And someone else in the morning show, I forgot who it was, said that Colorado was a big trap against Philly, and you were damn right. King Rail was on Philly. Nice job, King Rail. You were right on that one. And the people who said that the Colorado game seemed like a big trap were absolutely correct. We got trapped, Jim.
Yeah, it sucks. Sucks.
All right, I might get trapped again. I'm going to take Arizona here, -1.
And Dat Fire says, I also like Mets. And really? Prophet says, Mets have scored 20 runs in the last 7 games. Closest team to that is the KC Royals, who've scored 31 in 7 games. I'm very comfortable here with the Diamondbacks. Very comfortable.
All right, I'll take this one. I'm going to take Arizona -1, the money line -132, and the run line +155. Those are market lines. So that's a small plus line there at Arizona -1, and I will throw that one on there. But I definitely like the Boston first 5 team total over and the Yankees second half. Much, much better. San Diego, Atlanta, yeah, Jim, so it's going to be a pass for you, huh?
It is going to be a pass for me. And K. Jones says appreciate it. Regular, but doesn't usually comment.
Okay.
Just listens. Nice to have you, K. Jones.
Yeah. Nice to have you, K. Jones. All right, Jimmy the Bag, feeling it. I can feel it. I can feel this excitement for the World Cup. Jimmy the Bag, psyched for the World Cup.
Pumped. Yes. And also, I'm pumped for the CFL, man.
Yeah.
I'm pumped for the CFL.
Yeah.
Sure, my great uncle Don is wherever he is right now. I don't know how it works. I figure when you die, everything just goes black. That's how I figure what happens. I think everything just goes black. But my great uncle Don, season tickets, my whole family season tickets, Empire Stadium, right there on Hastings Street. And I'm pumped for the CFL season. And I'm pumped to get to cap it with you guys. Now, I know that at SBR, we have a legendary 3-down capper, my man Bobano. But I'm looking forward to get into it. And I'm even ready to get into it right now.
Yeah, CFL, you want to, Jim. I'm just thinking about this San Diego game. I was thinking that it might be a little bit of a toss-up and maybe taking a shot with San Diego -1. Their offense is a little bit okay, right? How would you rate San Diego's offense here? A little bit okay? Would you rate? Not really.
No. I mean, they're a good baseball team. Yeah. They're batting .233 with a .671 OPS overall. I mean, that's just not strong. I mean, that's just not. No. Hosmer looks okay, but he's got no protection in the lineup. I just know this is not an offense that I trust very much. They do have some young studs that were waiting to step up. Manuel Margot, we're waiting for him to step up, and he looks like he's turned it around over the last week and a half. Renfro, he had 26 homers last year. So they have young guys who should step up. But they haven't been doing that.
All right, I'll hold off on that one for now. San Diego -1 would be a lean, but I'm seeing a big market move now in favor of Atlanta. Opened at -132. Now it's up to the -150, so about a 20-cent move in favor of Atlanta. All right, I won't fade that one. I was thinking about taking a shot with San Diego -1. I already got burned doing that today with the White Sox, and I won't do it again. So just 3 plays for me. I did decide to add on Arizona -1. That might be a mistake, but Boston first 5 innings team total over 2, not a mistake. And even if it loses, and the Yankees second half -120, I don't think that's a mistake either, even if it loses. And Jimmy the Bag, of course, on Tampa Bay first 5 innings. Jimmy the Bag is on Boston full game, and Jimmy the Bag is on Arizona as well. And I guess that's it. Anything else for MLB, or did we cover it all?
We covered it all. Parlay Poppy saying power bats against Ross, Padres pitcher, Friars pitcher. Freeman, 250 batting average. Inciarte, 375 batting average. Markakis, so that doesn't, but he likes that. He thinks that's enough. He's all over the Braves.
Yeah, I was thinking about a shot with the over on this one as well at maybe 4.5 on the first 5 innings or 8.5 on the full game, but I'll pass on that one. I'm going to try to focus a little bit more. I don't want to hemorrhage too many units after having, I want to get up into the 40s again so I can relax a little bit. All right, so I guess that's it for MLB, right, Jim?
That is. I'm looking forward to getting in the CFL game.
Let's get to some quick comments. Let's both you and I scan comments, see if anything jumps out at you. Jimmy the Bag, let me know if anything jumps out at you. Tomorino Tomor says San Diego has almost 0 power. Atlanta's lineup is much better and better for this park. Wow, that one comment all of a sudden has me thinking Atlanta -1 might be a good play.
Sorry, can you repeat that comment?
He says that, he said, lock this in your brain for future reference, Jim. San Diego has almost 0 power. Atlanta's lineup is much better and better for this park.
I hear that. I feel like that the Padres, I mean, some of the guys that I mentioned, I'm expecting more power from them. So, yes, 675 OPS is trash.
Yeah.
But I don't think that will continue for the Padres.
Yeah. All right. So I guess I'm going to hold off on that one. Let's get to some comments. See if anything comes on here, Jim. Any comments that you want to, anything you see that's interesting, just shout it out.
Sure. My man Coco Bongo going to be at Hastings Park with the ponies on Sunday. It's an absolute gorgeous park. Got the ocean in the background, mountains in the background, the smell of reefer smoke in the air.
Anthony L says, just take the under, Pete. Thank me later. Not sure what game he's referring to, though.
Jim Rome's a douche is on Lean's Braves. James Wilson says Atlanta wins. D-backs win. Book it. My man Drew from SBR Forum says Toronto CFL Friday night. Easy winner. Okay. The Argos.
Okay.
Defending Grey Cup champions.
Yep.
Breets Beats. My man Breets Beats. Guy I follow on Twitter is on D-backs. Win by 5 or more. Plus 450.
Wow. Okay.
And speaking of 5 or more, you know who hit Russia at -4.5? -4.5.
Yeah.
None other than the great Nostra Toda. What a monster that guy is.
Yeah. That is one guy who does not need to sack up. He is fully sacked,
that guy's got sacks everywhere.
The guy's fully sacked up. Absolutely willing to take alternative run lines on underdogs. Absolutely willing to lay -4.5. No problem. That's admirable.
That's admirable. Walks around town with his sack out. Respect.
Yes, respect to Nostra Toda. I wonder what odds did he get? Did you know? Did he tell you what odds he got?
No, but I believe he made 2 plays and was up 11 units. So I mean, he's an absolute monster.
A beast. I was talking to one of my other friends, Tico guy here, who who handicaps World Cup pretty in depth, and he said it's just so rare for a team to score that many goals in the World Cup. And look, Nostra I'm sure was aware of that, didn't mind at all. Amazing, right?
Never being scared.
Yeah. All right. Anything else that
I think we need to keep a brisk pace because I'm very excited about Alex and Natalie coming in here.
Yes, it's just there's so many comments that I would love to get to. It's so interesting.
Big Dave does have a point though. Braves want revenge from a week ago, where they lost 2 of 3 to the Padres, and that the revenge also comes up in that Diamondbacks game because the Mets swept a 3-game series from Arizona. It was at Citi Field May 18th to 20th, not long ago. Since then, the Mets have fallen apart, lost 10 of 11, 17 of 21.
All right, so let's quickly move on to CFL. In the morning show, I did say that I took Winnipeg 2 ways. I took them +4, and I took them on the full game +7.5. Now, I know that Edmonton obviously is an awesome team, very high, great things expected from them this year. Winnipeg, though, a little bit under the radar as well. They've had a very good regular season record over the past 2 years. They have a lot of continuity. They have a lot of experience returning on the offensive line, and just in general in their whole on their whole roster, not a lot of holes. The big question mark, of course, is what we're going to get at quarterback, because the quarterback Nichols is gone. Now there's the new guy who's a rookie who has no professional experience from San Diego, from South Dakota. That is obviously concerning. It's also why you're getting such a huge underdog line here. If Nichols was in, probably would be something like 3.5 or 4. From what I've read of this guy, and it's pure conjecture, pure speculation, from what I've read of this guy, they're pretty high on him. He's done pretty well. And as we have seen with people like Carson Wentz and some others, like I said in the morning show, the elite Division II quarterbacks from those kinds of colleges, North Dakota State, South Dakota, whatever, can go into the pro ranks and really excel. So at this line, I'm willing to take a shot. I also think that, Big Hill is now in the, they put him in the middle of the defense for Winnipeg. That was a big question mark for them last year. They gave up a lot of yards, so they're looking to shore up their defense this year. And my sense is that, I'm willing to bet that the game is probably going to be relatively close. And so I took Winnipeg 2 ways, and I bet him. Jim says he's handicapped that game as well. What do you think, Jim?
I have, and I watched a ton of videos on people on both these teams, on all these teams, and the Eskimos aren't as highly thought of as I had imagined. Their over under, I believe, is at 10.5 for the season.
Right, they're not the favorite to win the Grey Cup.
No, but I listened to a couple people saying I'm on the under, a couple people on the over. So not everybody's believing this Eskimo squad. This whole West Division has improved. So Matt Nickel goes down, and Chris Streveler, who as you said, starts South Dakota. Last 2 seasons, he threw for 6,000 yards, 54 TDs, was a finalist for the Walter Payton Award, and other winners of that award, Jimmy G and Tony Romo. This is a Bombers offense that led the CFL in points and rushing yards last season, and that's where Canadian Andrew Harris comes in. He's very, very dangerous and will help out a lot. Winnipeg added Big Hill, like you said, most recently of the Saints, and cornerback Chris Randall. Also, they got Gator, Fenner, and Rowe. Gator, halfback, Fenner, a linebacker, Rowe, defensive end, all going to help. It's been 24 years since a rookie started a game 1 of a CFL season. The last guy to do it was Anthony Calvillo. I'm not saying that Streveler will end up.
Is that true?
That is true. Been 24 years since a rookie started game 1 of a season for a CFL team.
Are you impressed that I know how long ago that was? That I know who Anthony Calvillo is?
Well, Anthony Calvillo has been, it's only been what? 4 or 5 years since he's not been playing. I mean, he had a storied
20-year career, right?
And he's a hero in Montreal, as he should be. And so there's a lot of hope in this kid, and I'm excited to see what he can do. In saying all that, I'm with you. I'm just taking the Bombers on the full game. They're 7.5 line shopping. I bet it a half unit at 7, but they're 7.5 that I'm going to grab. Eskies won 12 games last year. They led the CFL in 7 of 12 offensive categories. Jason Moss is a great offensive coach. He was a great quarterback. He's a great coach. And now they're going to get a full season of CJ Gable and Darrell Walker, but they've lost Brandon Zylstra to the Minnesota Vikings. That is a big loss. I just feel like like you said, bringing in Big Hill, Chris Randall, some of these guys are going to help them. And this is a first game of the season, and what's it called? Investors Group Field's going to be
lit.
It's going to be over 20 degrees Celsius. I mean, and it's just a very exciting time to be in Winnipeg and to be watching CFL right now. I'm on full game. Bombers.
All right. Well, I took this one in the morning at 7.5. Unfortunately, or fortunately, it is moving in Winnipeg's favor, so we can't give you 7.5 anymore.
Really? There's no 7.5?
Nope. And in fact, Heritage is already at 6.5. But Bet365 still has 7 minus 105. I think it won't matter. I think it's fine. But we can give you +7 minus 105.
There were 7.5s just 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's how the market goes, Jim. Jimmy the bag. This market can move fast. We can give you +7 minus 105. I don't think it's going to matter, but hopefully we can give you +7 minus 105. Other people we're asking about the Winnipeg money line. You know, if you want to take that risk, go ahead. It's all about risk tolerance. How greedy versus greed versus what? Versus fear?
I just feel late in the fourth,
Yeah.
Riley's going to take care of business for the Eskies. But
right.
I can understand someone who wants to.
All right, let's quickly get some quick comments, and then we will bring in Team Bankroll.
Beautiful.
GW Teacher likes the Eskimos under. Jose Eng likes Edmonton Winnipeg over the total. I have no opinion on this one. If you gave me a free play, I'd probably go with the under, because you got to think that Winnipeg's going to play conservatively, right? They're also going to try to be establishing their defensive identity. So if you gave me a free play, I'd take a shot with the under, but I didn't bet that one. I'm not going to give that one as a pick. GW Teacher likes the under. Jose Eng likes the over. Let's see. A lot of people saying liking some props here. We don't have time to get into all that. I'm just looking at this. Jimmy the bag. If any comments, if you see any comments, just shout them out that you think are interesting here. I'm
tell you what, I'm pumped.
Yeah,
I'm pumped for Team Bankroll.
All right, yeah. I'm just looking here. Zach Kenkel says Bombers' new quarterback, hard to predict. They will win tonight's game. Gotta like Edmonton or pass. We're disagreeing. I'm on Winnipeg, but you might be right here. I'm just scanning for comments. Because I love these comments. Jim, you see anything that you want to shout out?
Melee Palace Way, one of my guys whom I love, says, Mr. CFL play. What is it, Jimmy? I'm riding with Pete Loshak, but I'm only making it one way. I'm taking +7. And I tweeted out my bet 42 minutes ago and could have got a 7.5. Since then, it's gone against me. Upset.
Let me see. I'm just scanning.
Marty Muerte says, loving the CFL segment. Stoked about the season and your expert picks. It's just about getting that cash. Win.
All right.
Fuck everything else.
Okay, so before we bring in a Team Bankroll, let's just give this guy one thing he's requesting. Brian Manning says, "Can I get a high five, guys? Gets me jacked up, all in capital letters." I guess sure. What? Sure. I used to be a weak high fiver. Now I've improved a little bit. You want to do it?
Oh, you're building a.
I don't know.
Okay, let's.
Pow!
Fuck yeah!
Right, there you go. That's for you, Brian Manning. All right, and on that note, let's bring in Team Bankroll.
Yes,
very impressive.
Let's bring him in here.
I had no idea when they first walked into the studio yesterday. I was like,
look who it is.
I was like, who are these clowns? Then I was told they were up 200 units combined in their show, and then I was like, okay,
Hey,
not
buddy,
clowns,
how's it
not
going?
clowns. Excuse me.
Of
All right, here,
course.
come on in here. Come on in here.
Where are we going?
You guys take the 2 middle seats.
Yeah.
You guys are the experts.
Yes. Let me pass, please.
Yeah,
And about
after you.
about Russia minus 4.5. If they
Yeah.
don't show me that ticket, I don't trust anyone.
No.
Oh,
we
yeah,
wanna,
no,
we want to
it's-
see the ticket of this Russia
you know,
minus
the odds?
4.5.
Yeah, they were huge.
45. So for 10 euros,
Show
you
me
take.
the ticket is what I've got to say.
Absolutely. Notre Dame will show us the ticket.
Nah.
Okay.
It doesn't exist something like that in the history of the World Cup now.
I can tell you, when it was 1-0, he was like, I only need 4 more goals, too.
Right,
People laughed at him.
Really?
Yeah. But he'll show the ticket. He's Nostra Todd is one of our favorites. He's got giant balls. I've not seen them. I've not imagined them until right now.
You wanted to play with yours the other day in ping pong. Remember when we couldn't
Yes,
find
yes,
the balls?
yes. Those are different balls, but yes.
All right. Okay. Everything good? Everything good on the tech front? All right. Nice. That wasn't too painful. All right. Welcome, Team Bankroll. This, of course, is Natalie Rydra. Who is this guy? What's your name? I'm Peter Loshak. Who the hell is this?
Who the hell is Peter Loshak?
I don't know. Why would you know me? Anyway, welcome to the Loshak in the Bag show from Team Bankroll.
Yeah, yesterday.
You're Alex. I know
Yesterday I
who
was
you are.
wearing red and I don't know.
You were in blue.
Okay.
We were both in blue yesterday.
Okay.
All right, so guys, I guess the big news is Jim has given a bunch of plays that he's liking, and I actually started to do my research into the World Cup today and yesterday. I forgot how much I like. It really is fun. It really is.
It is great
It's coming
fun.
from an American. Really is fun.
Yeah.
The World Cup. I love it.
You don't have commercials, you don't have nothing. 45
it's
minutes, 15 minutes break.
Countries, passion,
The
best
people,
players in the world,
the food. Oh, it's all wonderful. I love it. I love it. I don't
food
know- I
in
don't know
Russia?
What I'm talking about.
tall people.
Oh, it's just wonderful.
Yes, height.
All right.
Height is
So-
vital. Height is vital.
Yeah. So here's the bet that I made, and I bet this one pretty solid. I took the Uruguay game. I took the first half over 1 at +128, and the full game over 2 at -150. I know that you like it.
Nice, yes.
Really?
Yeah,
Someone's
that,
been doing
that's
that.
How?
This is a great
How?
play. This
You
is
like
a
you
great
endorse
play.
it?
Yeah, we
Absolutely,
endorse. That's a
absolutely.
good one.
This should be a banker. This should be a banker.
I'm out of here.
He's gone. Oh no. Oh no.
I'll be back.
I love it. Yeah.
Told you motherfuckers I could handicap World Cup. Told you that. Last World Cup I was fading Brazil all the way through. I was betting on Germany all the way through. I can do this shit. All right. Okay.
Ron Fig says don't end up in human resources, Jimmy, with all the balls talk. I understand. We'll lay off the balls. SBR Forum here. My man Drew SBR Forum says ping pong odds for Saturday. Jimmy
go.
the bag minus 500. Alex plus 350.
So Alex has the value.
All right.
Yes, Alex has the value.
My
yes.
money's on Alex, for
I've
sure.
heard. Yes, I've heard that I've heard that over and over and over again. And frankly, I'm getting angry. I'm getting very upset, Natalie.
I'm trying to wind you up. I'm throwing you off your game.
I'm wound up.
Yeah, I know.
All right, let's go into. I want to just lock in six plays that I couldn't lock in the morning while the game was going on.
Good.
So I'm gonna lock them in here, and then you guys can sort of tell me what we think. But I don't want to spend too much time on it because I'd rather spend more time on the games that we have coming up. So first off, I'm taking Poland to win the group, and then what's that? Group G, I guess. That's. Let me get the groups.
All right. Come on.
Plus 200 at.
All right.
No, that's sorry. Group H.
Okay.
Plus 200 at Pinnacle.
Okay, Poland to win the group. I have them here. So the picks that Jimmy gave in the morning show, or was it yesterday? No, it was in the morning show. Argentina to win the group. Poland to win the group. Costa Rica, bottom of the group. South Korea, bottom of the group. And Japan, bottom of the group.
Yes, and today, when in the morning, Japan to finish bottom was plus 150.
Yeah.
Now it's down to plus 120, which sucks. I should have got it. But so Japan finished bottom, plus 120. South Korea to finish bottom, minus 138 at Bet365. Are you...
Okay, no, I was looking at other. Okay, so Poland to win the group. What is it? 200
plus 200 at Pinnacle.
Okay.
Is that one locked? The Poland's win the group.
Yes.
Okay, and then
now.
what else do you have?
I have Belgium to win the group at minus 130. Oh no, I gave that.
Yeah, that was already.
Okay.
Well, the odds we need from you are Poland to win the group and Argentina to win the group.
Minus 160 at Pinnacle.
Minus 160 for Argentina.
Yes.
Then you've also got Costa Rica, South Korea, and Japan all bottom of the group.
Costa Rica's minus 150.
Minus 150. Okay.
South Korea, and that's at Bet365.
Yeah.
South Korea is minus 138.
Okay.
And,
all right.
And Japan is plus 120.
Is plus 120. What do you guys think about any or all of those picks?
All of them we gave them yesterday on our future bets here at you guys.
Except Poland.
Except Poland to win the group.
So you're liking Colombia
But the Finnish bottom though you were hearing because I was liking, and then Australia as well as another one. You didn't like that one. I think it was at 1.9 to finish bottom.
No, I do like that. I do like that. I just think I'm going to take a little bit more time with Australia. But no, I do like that. And I wish I had jumped on Saudi Arabia, obviously, to finish bottom. But yes, finish bottom is an exciting play.
All right, so let's see. So for the games that are coming up, also let's talk about the Morocco game against who the hell are they playing? Iran. That's right.
Yeah.
At first glance, people might think this has underwritten all over it, but some people are thinking that it might be a 2-1 game because the winning team knows they have to get a win, right? A draw won't be good.
Correct.
So there might be a little bit unexpectedly more emphasis on scoring, trying to get a lead and hold it than people might be assuming based on what we've seen from these teams.
And no
recently.
value on the under 2.5. It's minus 225 at Bet365.
I was going to say,
Although the under 2 is just about minus 105, 110. So if you want to take
I want to apologize. 2 days ago when we previewed this match, you know that Nike suspended their contract with Iran.
Yes.
And they didn't provide them with shoes.
Yeah.
And they said that they will enter barefoot on the field. And a lot of people took it the wrong way.
Oh,
I think
internet,
they couldn't afford the shoot. But
Yeah,
it was more like as in a protest. It wasn't.
Yeah, it was like a protest.
It was a
What did you say?
Yeah, no, it's not.
No, what did you say?
It's 2018. You got to be really. This is not
I know.
1995 anymore.
We've got like a lot. I think we've got like 100 dislikes. Everyone from Iran.
Yes,
They're
don't-
saying
no,
that they're
no,
really
no,
bad.
yes.
We just want to apologize. One
Yes.
of my best friends is actually from Iran.
You have to be woke. Are you familiar with that term?
Yeah,
Okay.
awake.
We'll talk after. We'll talk after. Yeah, because I like you a lot,
Okay,
and I don't want. You know what I'm saying? With one comment, with one errant comment, you can ruin your entire career. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we're almost ruining
Yes,
it.
you
we
have
got a lot
to.
of
You have to
stick.
be. In 2018, you have to be woke. I will explain to you, if you're going to be in the media, I'll explain to you that concept and we'll talk about it.
But please do it right here on camera.
No,
please do it.
It's a subtle
Awake.
concept. No, it's a
Woke
subtle
awake.
concept. Yeah.
Asleep.
The point is, you can't make fun of other countries.
But
in
it was like a
2018.
protest.
I know, but
I was against Nike
They've
doing
taken away
that.
their
you can't say something that could be misinterpreted as making fun of other
Absolutely.
countries,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
You can't be thinking about what you mean. You have to be thinking about how other people might misinterpret it.
I understand.
Also,
Yes,
we pronounce
yes.
the E on Nike. Nike,
Nike.
Nike. We always pronounce the E here.
Okay.
All right,
You
so
pronounce it, I will not. Okay.
Okay. No, I respect you very much, Alex, but I'm ashamed of what you said about Iran.
what do you think? Do you think that the under is a no-brainer, low-hanging fruit kind of play, or do you think it's worth staying away from in the Iran game?
Iran, Morocco.
Yeah, personally staying away from it. I'm going
staying
for
away
Morocco.
from it,
I'm going
yeah.
for the Morocco straight win, 2.3.
Oh wow, Morocco
Yeah.
straight win.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I think this is going to be quite an intense match. Likely to be the unders, to be honest with you. I think it could be a close and cagey match. What do you got here? Under 2.5 goals is 1.44.
Very
Yeah,
small
must
goals.
win for both. Morocco have a solid defence. I think this is going to be a cagey match, but I don't think it's a value 1.44.
Great players with Benatia from Juventus. We talked about it.
Yes.
I think that they are very, very rock solid. They have a rock solid defense. So
Wow.
I find it really shocking if Iran will score in this one.
Really?
Wow.
Morocco has the 14th best defence in the World Cup here.
Yes.
So yeah.
I'm just worried that yeah, you're right. I'm just worried that Morocco will want to make sure that they get a win and not a tie. So if Iran does somehow get a goal, then Morocco's definitely going to be giving everything they have to get a
Absolutely.
second goal.
So
Yeah.
we are not sure about the goals market. Let's go for Morocco to win at 2.3.
Wow,
Okay.
I get it.
Plus
I like
130.
that. That's
Is that-
exciting.
Is that yeah?
Khalid Bouteba, a beast in the Turkish Super League, right? And scored 4 goals in 6 qualification games. I like it. I think that's exciting. I didn't know what to do with that game, and I like that that's what you guys have
How
to
you
say.
pronounce that guy?
Boutabi. I always pronounce the E at the end.
Yeah,
Just like
I'm looking at Heritage right now. Morocco Pick'em is minus 179. That's where you get a push and a draw. But if we really think a draw is unlikely because they don't want to draw because they know they need a win, then Morocco to get the win in regulation or to get the win without a draw is with the three-way is plus 129.
I
Is that
think,
maybe?
I think we call
130.
that draw double chance.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay, right.
I think
So,
it's the same thing.
so you can get like
it's like 1.7, 1.8.
you can get a decent underdog line here just for Morocco to win.
Yeah,
Wow.
I like the pish and puck thing.
And a lot of these guys-
Yeah, that's a good one.
A lot of our sharpest guys here are on Morocco too. This is great. This is absolutely
Yeah.
great. And one question about this Egypt-Uruguay game before we move on past these 2 games. With Egypt-Uruguay in the over, are you guys also taking Uruguay or are you just taking the over?
Oh, I
Oh,
love
you-
Pete's
you're-
plays,
yeah.
but I'm going Banker Uruguay at 1.6. Safer in this one. Natalie has another interesting one, which total team goals.
I do, over 1.5 goals.
Yeah.
I like the way. No, I'm not on this one. I'm going Uruguay win. End of.
Uruguay just
yeah.
win.
Yeah. See, I was
going
thinking.
to say, but yeah, we've got anytime goal scorers as well. Though.
Yeah, we like to play anytime goal scorers. Edison Cavani, Luis Suarez, which
Yeah.
are priced at plus 100.
And how is Uruguay minus 1 at slight plus money not also a good bet?
Absolutely.
It is, right?
Because if they win by just 1 goal, then you get your money back.
Right,
right.
It's a handicap, exactly. It's void.
Oh,
Yeah,
very,
here
very
you go.
interesting.
Barca man G11 likes Uruguay to win. Is this maybe a situation where we're all getting suckered in by being on the same side here and not seeing something?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Right. Okay. Kevin J says I doubt Iran will score. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yes.
All right, this is great. Like, we got so many games to go through. I don't
Yeah.
need to push
Go ahead,
push
please,
the
please,
pace.
please. No.
Okay, this is a big marquee matchup. Portugal, Spain.
Yeah.
Before I start kind of breaking things down, I mean, nobody really cares what I have to say. They want to hear what you guys have to say about this game. So why don't I let you guys roll with this incredible matchup?
Well, big thing, obviously, to take into consideration is that they sacked their manager. They've got a new manager, and there's a lot of tension. A lot of the players are coming forward and saying that this isn't going to affect their game. I don't think it's going to affect their game. I'm still taking them on the money line, 1.91. But Alex, you're a little bit different, aren't you? You think that it will
Yeah,
affect their game.
Ramos said that he wants to leave, that the situation inside their locker room is not very good. Players are low on confidence, and it will affect their performance for sure. This is why I'm going for both teams to score at plus 110.
So
Yeah.
I was when you came in and you sort of were kind of talking me off of it yesterday. I'm down on Portugal. When I was studying Silva, Guerrero, the other Silva, Mario, they all seem to me to have really bad seasons this year. I looked at this as a situation where we watched them win a Euro Cup that they may or may not have deserved. Their defense is old. I mean, Pepe's 35, Alves 36, Fonte 34. But am I just being too harsh?
But Gonzalo Guedes had a good season. Cristiano Ronaldo has had an amazing season.
But he's going with the Portugal win. So he
directly with the Portugal win, I would say away. You might be right. It's a one draw situation.
Yeah, and I think as well to see what the Spanish team brings to the pitch really, based on sort of what their recent news. Another way to play it obviously is Portugal with a plus on the handicap. I think you probably give them a +1.
I think I will not be betting on Portugal in any games. I think in this World Cup, I'm down on them.
Fading Portugal.
Yeah,
come on.
I hear that. Okay, so then there's some. Michael Ervelina says, how about the over of 2 here?
Over 2 on the Asian handicap?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, 1.7, 1.75 should easily be a winner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sweet. Okay, well, let's move on to Saturday, if that's cool with you guys. So Saturday we have France versus Australia. I believe it looks like, and you guys would know better than me, it looks like Mbappe is starting.
Yeah, he's fit.
He is starting. Wow. So here's this France team. They did lose to Sweden. They tied Luxembourg. Now I know they have a ton of skill, and then a ton. And then this Socceroos team barely made it into this, World Cup. They fired their coach 2 months ago. Is this just going to be a stomping?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, it should be a stomping. You've got attacking power, Anton Griezmann. You've got good defence in the back there. My bet on this one's France -1.5 at 1.92.
And me, I'm going half-time, full-time at 1.83 for France.
Oh, a double result.
Yeah, no, to lead at halftime and to win at full-time.
Yeah, we call that a double result. Sweet, okay, France -1.5. I think that's... very interesting stuff, Natalie. That would be jumping all over.
Yes, I am. I'm just trying to.
I'm not locking it in yet.
No, because I'm trying to find the odds for what I'm taking. Because I'm definitely taking the Uruguay game, first half over 1 + 120. No, because we have to announce the odds. No, because we have to officially, because we have a ton of integrity. You know what I'm saying? We have a ton of integrity, so we have to officially. So if anyone wants to ever audit us, they can. So we have to officially announce the odds that we're taking. You know what I mean? We can't just say, oh, I'm taking +1, and then like later on tell you what the odds might have been. So we have to officially announce the odds we're taking. I'm taking first half over 1 + 128, and Uruguay and the full game over 2 at -139. That's the current line at 5 dimes. And Jim, so what did you
nothing at this point. I just want to keep rolling through, and I'm just keep rolling.
Keep rolling.
I love that though, Ned. I think that's a great play. France -1.5. Quickly, Barceman's on France to win and over 2.5. He's parlaying that. And Teddy B says France always underachieves though in that. So what do you feel that France is a perennial underachiever?
No, I don't think so. And I think against a team like Australia in their opening round, I think it's a David and Goliath match.
The Socceroos.
I think I think they're going to steamroll, in my opinion. You're minimum looking at a 2-0. Again, another one is France to win 0.
Yeah,
I think that could be a really good one as well.
I grew up about 45 minutes, about an hour or an hour and a half away from Whistler, and when you went up to Whistler, it was all Australian guys, and what they were taller than us, and they had accents, and they slept with all of our girlfriends. So I've disliked most Australian men.
They're like surfer dudes.
Yeah, I disliked them, but then we had a bunch of Australian guys on our chat, and they've.
They recovered their.
Yes, I no longer.
They told you off.
I'm no longer. No. But they haven't slept with any of my girlfriends. I guess
they said to him, "We didn't sleep with any of your girlfriends."
Okay.
Only
Sloots. Okay. So now I'm looking at Argentina and Iceland. When I see that, we talked about Iceland being sort of having like the a club team. They're very together, in comparison to other countries. And I was thinking, if you have to play Messi and you know that you're going to be in trouble offensively, that you would just play very tight. You would just play a very tight defensive game and try to limit their options. And I remember when Iran played Argentina, 4 years ago, and I was in Vegas at the time, and some guy had bet $400,000 on Argentina, and he was literally getting $37,000 back, and Messi scored in injury time to allow him to not lose all that money.
Wow.
And we were all kind of cheering against the asshole. But in saying all that, I kind of am leaning towards an under here in Argentina, Iceland, thinking if I was coaching Iceland, I would just keep it very, very conservative.
Mm-hmm. I see what you put. One of my bets was Argentina in the under 3.5 goals. So you can choose different totals there: 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, and 4.5, whether it goes over or under. So that was one of my bets. But I'm a little bit nervous.
Can you
to be
repeat
honest.
that bet one more time?
Yeah, you can choose. So you can do like combination bets. So you can do like Argentina, so they get the team to win, and then the total goals, and it's a sort of a combined. It goes from 1.5 to 4.5. So you could bet over or under the game being 4.5. So the value, you've got Argentina in the under 3.5 at 1.83. If you're going to bet the under 4.5, it probably drops considerably, probably to about 1.6. So that was a way of looking at it. I'm actually doing Argentina to score over 1.5 goals themselves. I think Iceland will try to keep it tight, but with their attacking power, I think Argentina have got to find the back of the net twice.
I'm going Argentina to score in both halves at plus 138.
Oh, wow. Argentina scoring both halves. And Bill Butler here has an Argentina 3, Iceland 1. Wow. I think your plays are I'm very.
Have we confused you?
No, they're sharp. I like them. I like where you guys are at. Okay, I'd like to move on to Peru versus Denmark.
Yeah, good game.
We spoke quite a bit about Christian Eriksen. World-class playmaker. Now they have the emergence of Sisto. Their attack is very dangerous. I talked about their height.
There's some interesting comments coming in. Do you mind if I talk about this? Talk about France.
Sure.
Trevor Holt says France plays down to the talent that they play. They are such underachievers. And Teddy B says France to lose in the round of 16 at plus 850. What do you think about that? France plays down to their competition?
Right now, no. Lately, no.
Okay.
Yes, they were a disappointment lately in their major tournaments. But I think that now is the time for them to shine. They have the weapons to go deep in the tournament. But it will be weird to see against whom they're playing in the knockout stages.
Okay. Just wanted to identify some comments that were interesting.
I also was reading that they have a bunch of question marks at left and right back for France. Is that something? Did you find that their last line of defense is questionable?
Against Australia, no.
But in general?
In general, let's say so and so. But against Australia, never.
Okay. Against Australia, I feel that. Although, as I talked about all those Australians sleeping with all of my friends, I do want to give a shout out to the Australians on our chat who've been very, very good to us.
Yes.
Okay. Peru versus Denmark. So Peru hasn't lost in a year and a half. Right, their last loss was against Brazil, November 2016. They've gone undefeated in 12 matches. Historic results. Dangerous team, but it's all about defensive consistency. You talked about Guerrero being cleared, scored 5 goals in qualifying. Is Eriksen and the height of Denmark going to help on set plays? What do you guys see with Peru versus Denmark?
I think it's going to be a very close, cagey match, to be honest with you. I think Peru in great form in the run-up. Close and cagey is what I'm expecting, and under 2.5 goals. I think it's going to be tough. I wouldn't play the outrights, in my opinion. What are you going for on this one?
I'm going both teams to score at plus 125. No, at evens right now, yeah. Both teams to score at evens. I think that they will try to win their games, both of the two squads, and they will go for it, both of them, you know. So I think that easy both teams to score at evens.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, the must win though for Peru. Like Denmark and France are tipped to qualify from the group. This is a must win for Peru, and I think they're going to try their hardest.
Yeah.
Close and cagey, predicted by Natalie Rydstrom. Okay,
And,
very nice.
So Bill Butler here saying 1-1. Makara saying Peru 2-1. And then, did you say, Natalie, that you were leaning towards the under in this?
Yeah, under
and
two-
what
under
is the
2.5
juice in that? Like,
goals.
what line would you get on the under 2.5?
1.7.
1.7, okay.
So what's that? In
I
American?
think that I think minus 135 or something like that, minus 140.
Yeah.
I think that Peru have their chance to beat Denmark. I think that they might pull off the upset.
Wow. Okay, very, very interesting. Okay, let's move on to Croatia versus Nigeria. Super Eagles. very, to me, an interesting team. I guess I was reading they have all this unity and morale and belief. Goalkeeper is a huge concern, though. Now it looks. Are they starting with this 19-year-old Uzoho? Is that who they're starting with?
Probably.
Jeez. So for Croatia, it just feels like they have so much talent and they never seem to quite put it together. I mean, they did when I was younger, but they haven't in a while. What do you guys see Croatia versus Nigeria?
Open match, both teams to score at least, but I'm going for over 2.5 goals in the match at plus 125. I think that both teams have the capability to go and attack and to find the back of the net. So at least 3 goals in the match should easily come in.
Croatia scored 15 goals in 10 of their 10 group fixtures. Why were they unable to score? Luka Modric is maybe one of the best midfielders in the world.
Yeah, Luka Modric, Ivan Rakitic, great striker, Mario Mandzukic, Ivan Perisic. But we talked about their whole squad, and I think that they suffered a little bit in the qualifying.
Lost in
campaign.
Iceland, lost in Turkey.
Yeah, but you never compare World Cup with qualifying campaign.
Yeah, and we saw that with Russia, even though they were in the
Come on,
qualifying
Russia,
campaign.
something went wrong there. I saw Putin with the prince shaking hands and stuff like that. And 3-0 in the 91st minute. After that, to score two more goals. You know very good that first, you need points in order to qualify further in the knockout stages.
Mm-hmm.
But the second is
Goal
the goal difference.
Yeah.
So Putin said to that guy, let me pay you in Bitcoin something or something, you know?
You know it, don't you know it? Putin, a 21st century politician, baby.
From wallet
Man of
to
the future.
wallet, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Shaking hands, this is my wallet, go.
Yeah. Croatia and Nigeria, there should be a really entertaining match. I think Nigeria is a team to not be underestimated. I think they're dark horses personally, but I think on paper Croatia should win this 1.72. I think this was Martin's banker, wasn't it?
Yours also.
Yeah, on the show. I love that bet, Croatia to win 1.72, and it's part of our ACCA as well. We do like different round parlay bets. So it's part of our parlay bets for Croatia to win.
Okay, all right. Shall we move on to the Sunday games?
Yes, we should.
And by the way, you said last season we had 200 more than 200 in plus units.
Yes.
We also hit a parlay of 140 in total odds, 10 games parlay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A 10-game parlay?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. I watched them.
Wow.
Cashed it.
And
Wait,
Natalie cashed it from the casino.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It was great.
Wow.
Yeah, it was great. It was very impressive. I was very
We're
impressed.
doing more though. We have a show, so it's every round we do a 10-team ACCA.
Yeah.
We're going to hit one this World Cup.
Oh, absolutely. You
Maybe
are.
we should incorporate parlays into our show, Jimmy the Bag. Parlays equals
Yeah.
ratings. If parlays equals ratings, we're doing it.
Well,
Right?
we're on the right track incorporating them into our show.
Yes.
So let's,
We got to think about ratings, Jimmy the Bag. We'll throw some parlays into our show if it equals
No,
ratings.
you will arrive in HR.
Yes. All right. So let's move on to the Sunday games. What do we got?
Costa Rica versus Serbia. We are in Costa Rica, and
Yes, we are.
so we don't want to say terrible things about them. But what they have a good goaltender. Is that about the only positive thing you can say about them?
They've got a good goalkeeper and a striker as well with Ryan Luis. But
But he's old already.
you don't know.
I don't know, he's over 32. I checked him last time. He was
Is
over-
this the
don't know,
type of
listen,
shit he was
I
saying
think-
about Iran? Is
but
this
it-
the type of shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Is this the type
Yeah,
of
that would,
This is what got us in trouble.
that would
He's
technically
old,
be...
I said. I didn't say
I know
something
that that's
else.
considered ageist, and that is part
Well-
of being woke. Yeah, you can't be ageist. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it in depth because I like you. I
Okay.
really like you, and I
Thank
want
you.
you to have a long and prosperous career and not have it stumble because of something stupid, because of some accidental unwoke thing that you said. So we'll talk about it later. Anyway,
Okay, so
guys, we got
yeah,
6
very
more
good.
games to cover, so let's keep a brisk
Tomor
pace
says
here.
Serbia is disciplined, good young talent. I think they're the second best team in this group. Young Vaughn's with Serbia. But predictions guy says, I don't rate Serbia, and he thinks this could be a 1-1 draw.
Ooh, I don't know. I'm leaning Serbia win and Serbia clean sheet 2.1.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Serbia win and clean
Yeah,
sheet.
I don't know. Costa Rica just haven't impressed me with their run up to here. They got thrashed, didn't they? Belgium.
I'm going
What was
against
the-
you, huh?
What are you going for?
Both
You're
teams
going
to
for
score.
both
Yeah,
teams.
because
but
I don't want
went
to
for
disappoint anyone from the office.
You can't make a bet because of that. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm going for both teams to score.
Serbia doesn't have
Like
such
the
a
word of
good
God, so
defense.
they're gonna, like,
and
both
you
teams
said
to
that
score.
Costa Rica have some good strikers. You said that.
One.
That one might make the difference.
They might. No, I know. They might, but I'm still going for Serbia to win, though.
Good odds, yeah.
1.9.
Okay.
Okay. Let's keep. Would you want to get to? So we're getting to the Monday games as well, right?
Yes, we are.
All right.
Germany versus Mexico. Does Mexico have a chance?
People were saying in other shows that this is their Super Bowl, this is their big game, right? They're going to bring it all here, and maybe Germany doesn't quite care as much as Mexico might.
Oh, you cannot.
Well, you know, they met this time last year for the Confederations Cup, and Germany thrashed them 4-1.
Right, so maybe they'll be a little bit overconfident, something like that. There were people suggesting that Mexico might be a little bit of an undervalued play in this particular matchup.
Against Germany, you never win before hitting the showers. You know,
right?
Not the referee will blow on his whistle and stop the match, but you are not a winner till they don't hit the showers. You know. So Germany,
is that unwoke? I think you might have said something horrifically unwoke there.
No, this is a saying in European football.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what's happening
So
in the
that means
showers?
they are good. They are very good. You know.
Yes.
So nothing is okay. Even if you go 2-1 in the 89 minute, you are not sure about winning about Germany.
But when you're sudsing up, in your shower.
All right. Yes. No. I hear you. What he's saying is don't fade Germany. Is what he's saying. They're a very, very good team.
Reigning champs. They will try to do it again. The last time that a team won 2 trophies, World Cup trophies, was two times in a row. Was in 1962.
Well, they're defending champions here as well. I don't know. There's a lot of people saying to back Mexico. But Mexico have a lot of ambition, a lot of enthusiasm. I think it's going to be a thrilling game.
All right, a lot of people liking Germany here. Ken Peacock, Germany -1. Trevor Holt, Germany money line. Okay, I was betting Germany big time last time around. Last World Cup props profit likes 1-0 Germany Mexico. But Barca man G11 likes Germany and the over 2.5 at +111. Okay. All right, let's move on. We also have to get to lucrative Larry's picks.
We do have to get to lucrative Larry's picks. I just need to know what was going on in that shower. I'm still stuck on that shower.
I don't know, but whatever that was, that is not reflective of the opinions of Jim or myself. You know what I'm saying?
The players, after you play a match, you need to shower, right?
I take my shower seriously.
Sure.
There's no doubt about that. And
Be careful with your soap.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, Trevor.
Let's move on.
Trevor Holt says Germany wins the World Cup. Anil Frank likes Germany team total over 1.5 goals.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's one of my plays as well. 1.67 and Germany and the over 1.5 goals.
Okay. Travis Rodriguez says Germany will roll Mexico. Barcaman G11 in group stage. Don't fade Germany. Okay. Right. Okay. Yes, they are a very well coached team. I was reading about how their coach gives perfect inspirational speeches. There's like some sort of like matrix to figure out exactly what the perfect inspirational speech is, and
this is why all the big clubs in Europe are trying to sign him after the World Cup.
Yes, smart. So he's kind of like the Popovich of. Are you familiar with NBA basketball? Greg Popovich.
Yeah, I don't know the players, but
right. So he's kind of like maybe he's the Popovich of international soccer coaches. All right, let's keep a brisk pace.
All right, Brazil versus Switzerland. We talked about how much Brazil has changed with the coaching change. Does Switzerland have any chance? What are your moves here with Brazil versus Switzerland?
No chance. Brazil halftime, full time at 2.1.
Yeah, Brazil are really the favourites to win the tournament, and for good reason. It's going to be a good match, though. I still think.
Yeah, rock solid defense.
Number 6
Brazil.
FIFA World Cup team, Switzerland.
Brazil with Tite, the new coach, 7 clean sheets in their last 9 games.
Wow.
Incredible. They played England, they played Germany, they played a lot of good teams. Croatia also.
So you're taking Brazil to be ahead at half and then to win the game?
Yeah. How did you say earlier? Double play.
Double result, yeah. And Natalie, are you doing the same, or are you taking...
Brazil team total over 1.5 goals, 1.62.
Wow. Okay.
That's what I'm taking.
Sweden versus South Korea.
I just want to say, by the way, we haven't even previewed these on our Team Bankroll show, so we're giving you a snippet.
All right. So maybe we should. I mean, what do we want to do?
We got leans because I think the next time we're coming on the show is Monday, and these games will have played. So we'll give you leans, but we're actually filming these tomorrow. We're filming them with Nigel Seeley. So if you guys want to tune in, but we will give you our leans because we actually did some preliminary study.
I mean, whatever you guys want to do.
Before we came on this match.
We don't want to. We don't want to.
I love it. I love the leans. We want the
We want to cramp your rating style here.
No.
By all means, we're just happy to have you on every Monday and every Thursday. Whatever you want to give us is fine.
Absolutely. No. We did some preliminary leads for you guys specific
Beautiful.
for this show. You guys are getting like the sneak peek.
Beautiful. Okay, Sweden versus South Korea.
Perks of being legends, Jimmy the Bag. All right, go ahead.
We know that that Sweden doesn't have maybe the talent that they have had with Ibrahimovic not in the lineup. But are they still going to be able to take care of South Korea?
I think they should do. They have to. They're battling to the qualifying from the group with Mexico, South Korea. I think I saw in your sheets that you were going to go for them to finish bottom. Mm-hmm. So Sweden have to win this match. 2.1 even money, over doubling your money on this one. That's what I'm leaning to at the moment. I will start my study tomorrow morning.
Nice. Same here. Yeah.
Okay.
But, South Korea have one player, Son from Tottenham, and that's it.
Yeah.
Sweden without Ibrahimovic, I think that they have a plus without Ibrahimovic.
Yes, and that's what I was reading as well. And so I guess with South Korea, the set pieces are a real problem. Defensively, they have tons of issues, and they just have Son and they have some classy midfielders.
Yeah, good research.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're here.
Alex, I like this guy. Alex. Okay. All right, so Jim, anything else you want to cover here?
Yes, we're very, very close to the end.
Okay.
Belgium, Panama.
Yes.
Is Panama the weakest team in the cup? Is Belgium is it a situation where you want to take them to be ahead and a half and ahead full time, or take them to win by -1.5?
Well, listen, I thought they were the weakest team until I saw Saudi Arabia play today,
Yeah.
and then I'm changing my mind. Panama, for their league, I think they're a pretty okay team, but against Belgium, it's night and day. It's a different class. Belgium 1.18. That just shows you like how much favourites they are in this match. Should be a goal fest walkover. Belgium -2 there, 2.06 to win by 3 goals or more, but it's a push, so it's not the -2.5, it's -2, so 2.06. That's my lean at the moment. I know that's Alex's lean because that's about the only. Maybe also a win to nil, to be honest with you. I don't know what the odds are for that one, but surely Panama aren't scoring against Belgium.
I think that low odds. I don't think that the odds.
I think enough
huge,
to take,
you know?
but yeah, exactly. Panama not to
I was
score.
looking at Belgium and over 2.5, but again, low odds.
Low. Yeah.
They should be able to destroy Panama.
Yeah, maybe Belgium team total over 2.5, something like that. But
I don't think that we will see again 5-0 very fast in this World Cup.
Do you know? I don't know. I think we will.
You think?
Yeah, by Monday, I definitely think we've got another one coming out.
Wow.
All right.
So then finally, we have Tunisia. I know
England.
that they have a stout defense. Is it possible with this disciplined, tenacious back line that they can keep England at bay, or are they in big trouble?
Who's back line?
Tunisia.
Tunisia's back line.
Yeah.
Well, I think the under 2.5 goals is definitely a look in here. I was looking at giving Tunisia a plus on the Asian handicap, plus 1.5, 1.68, or England and the under 3.5 goals at 1.95. I think England have got this one. I'm hoping so. They have to win this one.
But you don't seem that confident in them lighting it up because
I don't think this is going to be a lit up game.
Okay.
No. Do you think it's going to be a lit up game?
I'm going England and over 1.5 goals at 1.83. Everybody's fading England. English people are fading England.
I'm not fading.
No,
I'm
but
just always feeling like a blockbuster.
Nigel Seeley, Flash, Team Bankroll's members are fading, and also in the qualifying stages they were fading. Always they have a very good team right now. And I have also some other plays if you want to check out tomorrow. Also, correct score I have. Also, anytime goal scorer. So it will be a thrilling match.
Very wonderful. We are so thankful.
I did my research.
We are so thankful to have you guys. We're so thank you for coming on, and everybody loves it. You guys are so sharp, and I love the plays. I'm going to so for tomorrow the games. Egypt, Uruguay, Morocco, Iran, and then Portugal, Spain starts later.
Yeah, yes, but it still starts. It starts after the 1 o'clock, after the morning show, but before the evening show. So, Jim, while you're making your decisions, why don't I just review for anyone who wants to know what our official picks are that we have given so far in soccer, and Jimmy the Bag. While I'm doing that, if you want to make any final decisions about any picks you want to add on, you can do that. Thanks so much once again to Team Bankroll for joining us. They're going to be joining us every Monday and every Thursday. So excited excited for that, so flattered, so happy about that. And of course, they gave us a sneak preview of some of the games that they have not even covered yet in their own videos, but you're going to be covering every single game, obviously, in the World Cup, right, guys?
Absolutely.
Every single one, several times.
All right, so here are the picks that I have given so far officially. Uruguay first half over 1 plus 128, and the full game over 2 minus 139. Both of those picks are endorsed by Alex. I'm so happy about that. I'm also going to take a shot with Uruguay -1 at plus 107. That's the current line at Heritage. Uruguay -1 at plus 107. And I'm also going to take a shot with Morocco on the three-way line at plus 129. Just on the money line, they're about minus 170. But on the three-way line, we call it the three-way line in the United States sometimes. Morocco plus 129. So those are 4 official picks from me in the World Cup, and I'll probably have some weekend picks which I'll either give tomorrow or tweet out. Jimmy the Bag has given a ton of futures. Let's go over them right now. In today's show's morning and just in today's show, in the afternoon show, Jim gave Uruguay to win Group A, minus 150. Russia to not qualify, plus 220. Russia under 5.5 points, minus 140. Poland to last longer than Russia, plus 102, which I think was the one play that Team Bankroll is not so enthusiastic about.
No, I said it on Twitter.
Oh, really?
I love that play.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think it was Poland to win the group.
No,
That was the one, yeah.
Okay, right. So Jim also took Argentina to win their group, minus 160. Poland to win their group at plus 200. Costa Rica, South Korea, and Japan all to finish in the bottom of their groups. And those odds are respectively minus 150, minus 138, and plus 120. Those are all the official picks that Jim and I have given so far in the World Cup. Of course, Team Bankroll gives their official picks in their shows. Up 200, more than 200 units this year. Unbelievable. Jimmy the Bag, any picks you want to add?
You know, I'm going to spend some time tonight with this because, I like Uruguay too, but I see the only way really to get value with it is to take it -1. I mean, and so I don't know if I believe in them that much. I think that Egypt will be very, very defensive and very wary of old chompers Suarez. Okay. And then Morocco, I don't know if they have the off. I guess I like them better than Iran, but these teams just seem to be so defensive to me that I don't even think a 0-0 draw to me isn't even out of the question.
Except that neither team wants a draw here.
Yes, I hear that, but they're not. They also don't want to lose.
Right, absolutely.
And so, can you just, you guys, do you mind just reminding me of your play on Uruguay and your play on Morocco one more time?
Uruguay moneyline 1.61, and Morocco took them to win as well at 2.3.
Three-way moneyline, like Pete said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna need time. I'm just gonna need time, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And now it is time for your favorite part of the show and ours, Lucrative Larry's Play of the Future. He's on a I don't want to misrepresent what's going on here. Is he on a sick winning streak right now?
He's won 7 of his last 8.
Is that true?
That's true.
Is that
7
true?
of his last 8.
Wow, 7. Alex is like, there's some awkward clown standing behind me, but they say he's won 7 out of his last 8, and I don't think they would lie, so I believe it. Lucrative Larry, what do you have for us today?
I am taking double chance, Portugal or draw, minus 125 at Bet365. I feel good about it.
Portugal or draw. Yeah, while we have the experts here, what do you think of all Lucrative Larry's play? It seems to go against sort of what you guys are on.
He went with a good play today in Alex versus the World, Germany and over 1.5 goals, but I will beat him in odds.
That's all I need.
All right.
Larry, they want to win your jacket. They said if whoever wins, they were like, is that jacket up for grabs?
Look at where the hell did you come up with these clothes?
I know, exactly. Where did
you get that? That's awesome.
I got it
I think
at an Americana.
What a mysterious guy Lucrative Larry is.
Yes, I am.
I think he robbed a child for that jacket.
What a wonderfully mysterious guy Lucrative Larry is. Anyway, Lucrative Larry has given his play. Will he be able to make it 8 out of 9? We'll see. Check it out. What's his play again? Double. What was his play again?
Double chance on Portugal.
Double chance.
There you go.
Portugal or draw, and people aren't loving it already.
Yeah.
Tat to Cliff says putting 100 against Larry's play.
Okay.
But Joe D says I'm putting 1K on Larry's next play.
There we go. Wonderful show, guys. We'll do it all again tomorrow at 12 o'clock Eastern Time. Thanks so much. See you then.